So it's Holy Saturday, and God was dead. You know, I never knew how to act, how to pray, how to respond on Holy Saturday growing up. You know, Good Friday, you know what to do. You know, you enter into the suffering, you enter into the passion, whether you're venerating the cross, you're praying the stations, you're reading the passion in your own Bible. You know how to enter in. Easter Sunday morning, you know what to do on Easter Sunday morning. Holy Saturday, you just gotta be okay with being uneasy. You gotta be okay with just waiting. And for a lot of us, waiting is not our strong suit. You know, I remember several years ago, my daughter came to me and she asked me, she was probably 6 at the time, and it was on Good Friday, and she said, "Daddy, why didn't God work a miracle on Good Friday?" And I thought, even though, I mean, this is what happens when you have a pure soul. You ask simple questions, simple but profound questions. Why didn't God work a miracle on Good Friday? Well, the fact is, the miracle of Good Friday is that God did not call on a miracle, is that He loved you and I enough to save us instead of to save Himself. And that's the selfless kind of love. That's the kind of love we have to contemplate. And sometimes it's only after we remove ourselves from the suffering of Good Friday that we can actually sit and ponder that truth. You know, they rolled the stone in front of the tomb, they affixed the seal, and the apostles were forced to lie in wait. How difficult must it have been on that Sabbath to lie in wait, huddled in fear, behind locked doors, but to sit and wait, to wonder, to question, is God gonna act? Why didn't God act? When will God act? They thought they knew how it was gonna work, and it didn't work that way. It was a completely different scenario that God was working out. God used death to defeat death. And there's no way the devil saw that coming. But at the time, there's no way the apostles knew. They didn't understand the fullness of it. They didn't understand the fullness of the promise and God's fulfillment of the plan. So they were forced to trust. Their hearts were hurting. The suffering was over physically, but emotionally it was still there. And they had to ponder and lean in and say, God, when are you going to act? And in time, the next day, Easter, they come to see, they come to understand. But in that time, we can learn a lot as modern day believers. How often do we grow impatient with God? We try to force His hand. We want Him to act on our timetable instead of His own. Holy Saturday is this great reminder that God, though dead at that moment, was very active. That God our Father was working out our salvation. My brothers and my sisters, there's times when God might seem silent, might seem distant, might seem as though He's not acting, might even seem like He's not caring. They certainly probably wondered that on Holy Saturday. But my brothers and my sisters, that's when we have to lean in as modern disciples and say, even though I don't understand you, God, I trust you. Even though I don't understand your plan or the timetable behind your plan, because you're timeless, I trust you. I trust that in time you will act, in time you will move, in time you will breathe, in time I might understand. My brothers and my sisters, Holy Saturday is the great invitation to trust, to lie in wait on the God who always fulfills His promises, but very, very seldom does He fulfill His promises to us in the way that we're expecting. We learned it on Good Friday, we're reminded on Holy Saturday, and we'll celebrate it on Easter Sunday. How often have you struggled to trust the Lord because you tried to put the timeless one on your timetable? Pray about it.